Hello and welcome back to Dang That's Wrongo, otherwise known as Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, where they mishandle a lot of situations. The main reason that I'm doing this kind of intro is because the same series that I'm watching, this game, through the other people, they just got to the part of Chihiro's revelation of, his body being exposed. Not even truly his gender, because he hasn't confided in Mondo yet. They haven't gotten to that part. I'm just doing it out of, like, my own thoughts and heart, kind of. Just because I was going through their comments and just trying to proactively think of how people would retroactively think how I acted, and I'm just trying to speculate whether or not I handled the situation the right way, because I know for a fact that I had Chihiro's gender spoiled to me way before I ever knew about this game existing. In fact, he was always tied in with Hime from Hime Goto, I think the anime is called, and then is the other character also Chihiro? I don't think that's his name from the Snafu, my rom-com life had a snafu, or whatever the fuck the English title is called. I can't remember the abbreviated version for the Japanese version, but those three were always together in a meme whenever I saw them. I never knew who Chihiro was until I played this game and found out his name, but I mean, oh well. This is just me thinking out loud to get something off my chest, because last night I struggled to go to sleep after reading through the comments, thinking of, I guess it makes sense. I mean, he never mentioned that he wanted to be a he until Mondo confided to Mondo, and then Mondo told everyone else that he himself wanted to go back to living as a boy and not living as a boy, or living as a girl in the shame of being a boy, which in itself, because people call this game transphobic, and I don't think that's it. I think it's more of a case of misogyny than anything else, and maybe a little bit of toxic masculinity, but I'm not well versed in those sort of topics. So, saying that, it literally took a weight off my shoulders. So with that all being said, this fucking bitch right on this screen now, Celeste. I don't know what the proper predicament is for Hifumi's death, or whether or not she did the final blow to his head. I'm still trying to figure that out, because the timing is still very wonky in my head. But the only way I can do that is by immediately... What the... What the fuck? Are these files corrupted? The game will begin where you last left off. Is this okay? Chapter 3 class trial. Okay. Oh, thank fuck. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't even know what to think. Okay, let me go over the case again from the beginning and shed some light on your crimes.
And that'll bring everything to an end.
Time to build a comic. Or a manga. What the fuck is this art? Okay. So... they're meeting in his room. How many of them are in here? There's not too many, I guess. I guess it's easier to disassemble from the very end. Oh, really? So this tells the story of her betraying him. See, like, that was never a thought of mine that he was betrayed. That's not even part of this case. Okay. He pushed the body from one location to the other, which may or may not be the same here. And I don't know what this is about. It might be... No, the angle's different. We found the bodies at the same time. I actually like that art of Makoto a lot. He feigned his death with Justice Hammer 3. Let's see. What time is that? Yeah, it's just about that time. It's at 6. And that's before it's broken. They did use chemicals to get Yasuhiro. So, or maybe he just stumbled upon them meeting? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that what that's supposed to be? That's not a part of this case as well. So it's either... maybe... chips? What the fuck? Them taking the picture... Hold on, maybe the chips are... Yeah, the chips are just here. That's a red herring. What would they have used to... Wait, that's Justice Hammer 2. What the... So did they actually use Justice Hammer 4 to kill Taka? I guess that's what this is implying. Maybe. Oh wait, no, Justice Hammer 2 was with you. And Justice Hammer 3 was used to kill you. Let's see. I'm always fuzzy on the beginning. Because it always seems weird. Like the way that they set it up. Oh wait, duh, they had to meet at 1. Duh. So Yasuhiro's meeting these guys here, and then at 1 Yasuhiro shows up. Yeah, that's right. I'm still trying to figure out where that goes. That's probably gonna be the final strike on Hifumi. Yep. But it was also washed. But the fact that Celeste was here when we found Hifumi. When we found Hifumi the first time. Uses a distraction. I mean, I guess we did split up. And she wasn't there when we found out that Taka was missing. Yeah. Okay.
Killer is
This might be correct.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Okay.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning.
Yep.
That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him.
I love the conflicting art styles of, like, being, like, I'll say scuffed here, but, like, really rugged in this versus, like, the really clean line art for, every other scene.
While the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Oddly enough, I think this one was the easiest to, like, plan out.
They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
And making him go back to his base stat. Normal human, and not Super Saiyan.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
Man, this is a long explanation for nothing.
The attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
And just by pure coincidence, but I mean, not really, because Celeste kind of coerced the, Hina into the bathroom.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3
I love that.
turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Which I was still fuzzy on.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
This is a long reveal, okay, Makoto? Okay. That could have...
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
That could have gone way faster, but oh well.
I lost?
Because this isn't a gambling game.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no.
What's your real name?
Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Okay. Taiko. Okay.
Diego?
Tape. Why is that?
So, you finally accepted it.
Why is that so
I'm
specific
the
for
kind
him?
of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh, even the accent is fake? What? Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, I just thought it was the name. I got A rank on almost everything, except for, I think it was 02 I saw, and that was the gun part, which I fucking hated. Oh, 99 more medals. Thank you.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
That is cold.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
How is your death gonna be put into action? I don't actually mind seeing this one. Oh, and they black out the... Oh, no. Well, this is gonna be 8 students dead, right?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The Blacken this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinging scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I think they went back to the accent, so I'll just go back to what I was doing before. I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Ifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. Ineptitude? He did everything you asked. You're the one who fucked up by killing him.
I knew it.
If you hadn't killed him, you would still be here. So you really did approach Ifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder because she was the one that grabbed the laptop. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying.
My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use... You know.
I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko.
So did you go to her room?
You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
indeed.
I used...
Her. Wait, alter ego is her? What? All this time I thought alter ego... Oh yeah, that's right. Hifumi treated alter ego as a girl. I don't know.
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but... It was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you. Alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
Oh. Yeah.
what?
What?
Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it?
Proof.
As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there.
Oh. Okay. I was thinking maybe she took pictures of him when he first used the camera or the computer, and maybe that was like the full setup. But she wouldn't have. That's dumb in me thinking that, because at the time she didn't even know Hifumi had any relation to it as well.
I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? He was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then... It's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far! It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
Well, of course, you're supposed to believe a victim.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is trying to kill you. Is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself. That bastard!
Is unforgivable!
That bastard! Bastard,
Unforgivable!
Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not! How could I? Three...
I swear I will save her!
actually,
Would you like to join me? Join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school.
I'm surprised Yufumi fell for this part because he would still be considered the blackened at that point, but she wouldn't be. So how would he be able to accept that? Is what I'm still wondering about. I mean, Hifumi is technically just boiling with rage for Taka not only taking his beloved, but also hurting Celeste and abusing her. Probably what he believes is to be sexually abusing her. So, I mean, he's doing what's right in one case, but to the extent that he's doing it, not exactly. He should have waited until the morning to condemn him and had everybody. But I mean, everybody gets fueled up with rage in this game. Especially with Mondo, he just got so caught up in his own anger to kill Chihiro. And then in this case, Hifumi got so built up with rage that he killed Taka.
And with that, it is complete.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
And we're back.
Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, okay, even the delivery of lines, because if Celeste was, what was her name? I don't know. Kaede? I don't know. Whatever her real name is she's answering as yeah, but if it was still Celeste, it would have been yes. It was a real pain in the butt, too.
All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him being dead? And that's what she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he
Really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed me.
Okay, that explains my doubts and suspicions. It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along?
But of course, there would have been no point in my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life be mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean!
How can you sound... Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie!
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
I don't know where that came from. I'm not even doing any strenuous voices anymore.
There was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what exactly was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Castle? That is one dream. That is one oddly specific dream. And oddly enough, that design is actually really, cute for her.
And together handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers /
Bodyguards.
I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was only one dream. There was only my dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality.
So I made the right call a few episodes ago saying that Celeste would have been the only one. Or Kaede, whatever the fuck.
I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you really were able to kill your own friends for it.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. That weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, let's get rolling! The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment
guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is to get alter ego back.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Damn, Celeste. Cold as ever.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
This one isn't as bittersweet as some of the other ones. This one is strictly bitterness. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment! I've wanted to switch between the two. The eyes say more than the smile does. Oh, wow. Is the castle going to crush her? What the fuck? The burning of the Versailles Witch. Oh my fucking god. She's... Oh my god. This one we're gonna hear for hours. Oh, what? Oh. Never mind. That has been the most fucked up. Do I click? Okay, no, I don't. Jesus Christ. It's over. The third execution is over. And before we go anywhere else, literally the only two people that I think are capable of murdering right now are the two people on the rightmost side. Genocide Jill, if for whatever reason she decides to act, and Byakuya. Everyone else seems to have a head on their shoulders. It's over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend, too. For him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free from the regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young! You need to place more value on your lives!
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
What? Next generation?
Let me out of here!
Okay, that implies that maybe more students come. And if that's true, is there a possibility that we could stay here and actually live forever, but more students come into the school as more graduates? But could we actually graduate in the graduating year? I mean, Yasuhiro's kind of... Well, no, he's still technically in high school. But if there was a possibility that everybody could live here, is there a chance that, like, if there's not other schools exactly like this that are going on at the same time, and Monokuma's not just at this school, but has multiple locations, is there a possibility that there is actually, like, a family going on? I mean, I wouldn't mind with Hina, or Kyoko at that matter, but oh well. What? Do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you let me out of here!
Too bad.
Excuse me, Jesus.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey, hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
Wait a minute, if... Oh, no, it can't be in her room, because... Then... But it said 17. 17. What exactly is 17? Oh, the... It was kept in another fucking locker! Oh, duh! It's the locker to 17 in the, not the sauna. I can only say locker room of the bathhouse.
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? What? Oh shit, is she actually the spy?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man, oh jeez! Oh man, oh jeez! What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
I don't like this. What was that just now? Mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Is she gonna get sick? I mean, she went somewhere else, but where could she have gone?
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
See ya!
Bitch. Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko? Monokuma already mentioned it, but... What's that key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely... It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
I honestly thought that maybe that was one place, but, I mean, with the artistic style not actually being in person, there's no way to know if the keys are actually missing, so... I thought that maybe that would be one location, since there are so many, as well as it being stored in the... I mean, technically she would have had to have moved it, so yeah, it's the only probable location. Yeah, fuck me, never mind.
Indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
what?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm getting to go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go to get... I wonder if there is any actual influence between anything, or if this is just strict dialogue. I doubt there's any actual dating thing beyond just unlocking superpowers, and that's it. I think this is just actual raw... like that.
Does that mean what I think it means?
What?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto.
Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. What the fuck? Jesus, Hina, you're... Wow. I tried to forget what Hina said, and everyone headed back to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah. Locker
So then.
17. All the keys look to be there, except for the one that's already open, that's been open since the very beginning. We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the keys Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It's like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of the files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer.
So, now we can officially say the case is closed. Really? Are you sure about that? As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please, tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. I wish Makoto would just be a little bit more forceful. Just demand it and not just be like, can you please? I need you. We need you. Just something. Just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you did that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... She's not pregnant, right? Monokuma didn't, like, impregnate her somehow. Like, how his implications were. What I heard from Kyoko then was... Or give her fucking cancer or AIDS or some other horrible disease. Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Oh god, there's a bomb planted in her. Oh shit. Right after I told Kyoko I believe her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. I don't even get to know. And when it did, I went into action. What floor am I on? This is the second floor, right? This is the pool?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. Wait. Does that mean the girls' bathrooms do? Oh god, Monokuma. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. I knew there was something specific with that one single... Oh! She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but... Could Kyoko really be right about this? Am I gonna have to get out, like, plan B? I mean, if Kyoko's in here, she has no problem entering the boys' bathroom. Which means I can now just... Boom, boom, boom. Anyone in there? Oh, her gloves. Maybe? It's just Just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret... Oh, wait, no, those are just rubber gloves, probably. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? Or maybe this is the way to the mastermind? How many things are there to look at? Just the one. I probably have to move like a block or something and it opens up the door. Or I push it in. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in. Gashunk. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. That's probably just me falling over. What the fuck is this place? This isn't even the place with all the monitors Monokuma was. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet.
But that doesn't... I'm still worried about you. I don't know what happened to you.
And way in the back of that closet was a secret room.
So, this is the secret room? But what's in here? Only two things that way. There's no cameras and or monitors in here. This isn't a gamble of 50-50, right? Books first. There's a bunch of files and what looked like volume after volume of yearbooks. I had a suspicion that there were previous years. Well, that and the astronaut before implied it. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. She must have looked at that. Has someone been looking at it recently? Or it was just recently added? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out on the floor and I turned my attention to it. You must not leave. Huh. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Okay, I thought maybe like there was like noxious gas that was like knocking me out or something, so I wouldn't be able to read what the second thing is. Those words. You must not leave? I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Are you kidding me? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then... darkness. Oh god, is Makoto dead? I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. Didn't know how long it had been. Ow. Apparently something hit me. And I lost consciousness. Okay, Makoto's at least not dead. But, who the hell was that? Okay, so. My suspicions of Junko maybe not be true. Because... if there's an implication that there's at least a survivor, that must mean... what Monokuma meant by possibly being the next generation of Hope, the guiding light or whatever the fuck he said. Maybe that implies that there's still someone here that's actually just still roaming the halls or whatever. And maybe that survivor is just here, and he's always been here, and he's just not leaving. I'm saying he because I'm using myself as an example. Luchador mask. Maybe it's the ultimate luchador. Who knows? But I'm still fuzzy on the idea, because if there's 3 people left and one person kills them, then it's only a 50-50 thing. And the astronaut we saw was killed, and this ultimate luchador, which I'll just have to say because he's just still a masked vigilante. If he's still here, why? And how long was it in between him winning, I'll say winning, and us coming here? I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. Okay, I'm gonna check the desk first this time. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. Oh, okay. Thank fuck. I think they probably programmed that just in case someone interacted with this before and felt that they were going to miss something. They probably did that on purpose. But if you're going to do that, at least just... Wait a minute. Box of tissues. Crumpled up paper. Wait, hold on. Let me reread this again. It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. Okay, so dust hasn't collected on this. So this has been used regularly. And only Kyoko and I know about it. And I doubt Kyoko would spend a bunch of time here. Alright. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all... gone? What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, and my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. I'm not gonna die in my sleep, right? Because I could have internal bleeding. Somehow, I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Wait, why is he speaking that? I don't know. Things are getting blurry. I can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Yeah, there's something definitely wrong with Makoto. Huh? Oh, I'm hearing a rustling sound. Someone's being dragged. As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. For someone shuffling? It was faint, but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from... someone's being hung up! As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Or someone's hanging themselves. Gunk? Yeah? Okay, I don't know what these sounds could imply. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? Oh, wait, duh, 16th student, duh. But, oh god, the survivor... Oh, no. It's kind of like the Hunger Games. In the implication of the survivor would go back in. Oh, no. And they're just planning on winning. Constantly. So they're just taking out... Oh, wow. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. So Kyoko met up with Monokuma. She's not the spy. She was just trying to find out who the 16th student was. Cha. Is that, Byakuya? But Ching, I'm making noises that I just don't understand. No! Oh wait, no, maybe they're just sparring. I don't know. Sakura, please, don't die. Please don't die. Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. Sakura, please, no. No. One side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move. Or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing?
Sakura, no.
I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me?
Sakura, no.
This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Sakura, he's got guns. As strong as you are to maybe kill this one, they're guns, they're explosive. No.
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Oh yeah, her family. What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then, could it be? The mastermind spy is... a next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. The end. There are 7 of us left. You received the Super Robo Justice present. Thank you so much. 3's a crowd. Wait, 3's a crowd? Huh. Well, chapter 3 and 3 people dead at the same time. I don't know. Well, no, 3 people were dead in the first one as well. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. And that takes us... What? There's something definitely wrong with these. I don't really understand what's going on. Oh well, but that's actually perfect timing. I'm gonna save this and hopefully my files don't corrupt. I don't know why they're doing this or at all, but I don't know. For now, I guess I just have to remember the placement. That really worries me that this is actually a thing. But I really don't want Sakura to die. She's so fucking cool. And if she is the spy, and my suspicions for Junko, which I still don't like the fact that Monokuma was going to hurt Junko. Because he himself said that he would not trigger an event. He would kill anyone that defied him and would lay a hand on him, but he would not lay a hand on a student first. I'm still up in the air about that. Junko's really scares me because she's the only person that has not died to another human being or been punished. Well, I guess it's technically punishment, but it's not a very specific punishment meant for her. Actually, yeah, right then and there. Everybody gets their own special punishment. Well, I guess Mondo could have exploded at the very beginning of the game, but oh well. I don't know. I think I'm thinking too deeply about this. I really don't want Sakura to die. Alright, I'm leaving this episode here, and I'm gonna save it in front of everybody the next time. So I'm leaving this exactly here for us all to be together. Thank you so much for coming out, and have a nice day.